Hello students, today I'll be discussing with you a special topic and I hope that you will get connected to me when I'll be discussing it. It is nothing other than your reality, the reality of your neighbors. Now you'll be thinking, how come it is possible that a teacher from a distant place does know about your neighbors? It is very easy. First, I will give you a clue. You are from the classes 10th, 11th, and 12th, and I know your neighbors, and I claim. And after this lecture, you will find that yes, I was knowing them. Let me say, I will be telling about your neighbors. One of your neighbors is there who is very intelligent, and he is having scientific temper. He is having brilliance. He is very much brilliant in connecting things, in doing scientific experiments. But one problem is that he is an outlaw. He is an outlaw. He does not respect the law. He does not respect the ethics. It is you who has the responsibility to set him right. These Griffin-like characters are there in your family and in your neighborhood. Teach him what the morality is. Teach him what the ethics is, and give him the proper direction so that his talent could be utilized in a better way. So this was about one of your neighbors. Yes, another of your neighbors is having 5 grown-up daughters. Yes, imagine he is having 5 grown-up daughters. Since he is financially weak, he is a poor farmer. He does not have too much money to marry his daughters. He's very anxious. His wife is very anxious. And now he thinks that somebody should come and have a marriage proposal, place it in front of him. But nobody comes. Now the family again discusses that is there anybody who has come to the village so that they could see a prospective future husband for one of their daughters. And once they might get that somebody has come, now they are thinking upon these lines. When the society is not helping them find out the prospective husband for some of their girls, now this couple is thinking on these lines that if somebody comes in their way, maybe some person who would be earning some handsome amount, who could be bachelor and who could possibly help their daughter to live a happy life. And they are now thinking that they will make acquaintance with that very person. They will send their daughter to him. Maybe they will get love relationship, and finally they will get at least one of their daughters to marry. So this is the biggest problem in our society. See how now a parent thinks because of the negligence of the society. Society doesn't ponder upon the thing is that in our neighborhood there is a family who is having 4 or 5 grown-up daughters. We have to do something. We have to get grooms for them. We have to arrange a marriage of their daughters. So society has to awaken from this deep slumber. It is our responsibility. Yes, there is another family in your locality. He has been working in an office. He was very diligent. He was toiling hard. He was giving his best to the department, and he had discovered so many things. But nobody paid any heed towards him. He was never encouraged. But there was somebody else, a glib-tongued person, very junior to him. He was given too much honor. And in the frustration, this person got retired. And after that, the same thing was said to somebody else. How could he bear this disgrace? And now, after his retirement, he is very much thinking on destructive lines. He is no more a fruitful husband. He is no more a good father. Now he is always depressed. He is always depressed. Even though his wife is a resilient woman, she does all the course to plan the financial matters of the family. Now he's always thinking on destructive lines. And you have to approach that I have family which is thinking on destructive lines. You have to tell that very father that no problem, we are with you. You should not think on negative lines. Whatever happened, it happened in the past. Try to make your future, try to make your present into a beautiful relationship. Your family is there, your wife is there, she is working. You should not feel jealous why people approach her. Try to love your family, try to build a positive relationship. If this department could not give you the justice, we are with you, and you must again go to the department and tell them it is not good tradition you are having. Try to give the honor to the person who is contributing to you. Same way, another neighbor of yours is there who is believing in shortcuts, not good for him. And he's again and again asking his wife to give him 5 rupees so that he can get this envelope. And he wants to earn lot of money through lottery system. There is a magazine, weekly magazine named The Captain, which offers the award money of 5,000 rupees each week. But this person never have earned even a penny from this puzzle book. But he's again and again going to do this nonsense job. He has got addiction of it. Now, these days he is trying to end his life because his family is not happy with him. He is trying to commit suicide. He is trying to lay himself on the railway track so that this train will come and run over him and he will finish him. But what will happen to his family, to his children? You must go to him and tell him that it is not good to spend your precious time on pulling these puzzles, on pulling these Dream 11 other things. Do some respectable job. Even if you will earn only 100 rupees a day, it will be enough for you to make your family happy. It is your responsibility. It is my responsibility because it is the story of our neighborhood. Yes, there is another house wherein 3 people are living in rent. Yes, everybody does not afford to have his own house. There are 2 girls from distant place. There is one old man, wise man living with them on the another this story. They are there. But one of the girls have depression. She thinks that she will die anytime and she's looking towards that grape ivory time and again, and she thinks that it is shedding leaves very sharply, very rapidly, and she has now got to believe that once the last leaf will fall, she will die. And she had developed this belief, though her friend tells her it is untrue, but she does not make herself believe that it is untrue. And one day that old man, wise man who lives in their vicinity, he knows about the fact that the small girl wants to see her this death very soon. He thinks, what has happened to this small girl? And this old man had a dream that he should have the masterpiece of his painting made before he dies. Now he was now confronted with another situation that a small girl wants to end his life, and he was aged person, though he was wise enough. Now he got an opportunity in the problem. He thought that my preference should be that this small girl should survive. And one stormy night, he got a ladder, he got a lantern, and he painted a blue leaf. And by the next morning, after the winters, the girl could see, oh, what has happened to the leaf? Though there were so many storms, so many winds, but this green leaf had not fallen. That means when this leaf had not fallen, how could I fall to the trap of death? Thus she survived. But what about that old man and his wisdom? He had died that night of fever and pneumonia. And you have the responsibility to go to that very old man before he dies again. And you have to get his wisdom to you. You need his wisdom because you are having lifespan, yet you need to grow wise with him. You need to go to the small girl again who are in your vicinity. Tell them that it is not time to be depressed. Try to think in positive manner. Last but not least, I am telling you now the story of you. in your childhood, you were very poor and you went to the city and you went there for some work and you got work. You were cleaning bottles in some cold store, in some in some store which was selling cold drinks, and you were washing bottles, and you have spent enough time in the city. After that, you have returned to your village. Now you have been working for enough time in your village. Again, there are some fears that you will lose your job. You don't have too much of money with you so that you can have a good family financial condition. So you again go to the city to see a job. There you find one of your village mates who tries to give you a job, but he had remained there in the city for a pretty long time. In your village, there is something which we call ethics, there is something which we call moral values, but in the city, these moral values have not too much of weight. They are not carrying too much weight. Now, when you go to the city and he meets you, say, okay, I will display some old person to give you the job. And he does so. And his glib-tongued nature makes his master to show exit one of the oldest workers. And in place of him, he manages to get a job for you. And when you have to join and you go to this factory and you went from the place where those two people were living, an aged couple. Now, the grandmother would said, oh, what should we do when your job is no more? And the grandfather would say, oh, what can we do? Though I have too much of power, I can do justice with my job. I can earn honestly. But what about that village person who is hell-bent to give job to his village mate? He had snatched my job. Now I will go and ask and complain before Almighty Allah. And rest, what should we do? We will go and beg. And here your eye gets opened. You think, oh, if I get this job, what should I earn? Should I earn the curses of an old grandfather-like person? It is not good. Your eye gets opened. You say, no, I will get some another job, but I will not snatch the bread of a person who is too much up, who is too old. I will not make him to descend to begging. So this is your real character. If you can have this sound, this decision now, if you can have this proper decision now, if you can have this bold decision now, everybody, you can change this society, provided you use your discretion and you bring all of your friends, you all use into that fold, and will try to pull on for a better society. And next time I'll be meeting you, you will have grown wiser, I believe. Thank you.